Hello, welcome to this long form video, my first ever long form actually, and my first ever time actually making a video about this game I've been playing a ton recently. It is called Project Sonic TD, and it is a very small game, I'm telling you. Less than 500 active players, actually less than 300 active players. This is what you call underrated because this game is super duper fun. It is completely free to play. There are absolutely no game passes here. There's not even a shop tab. That's how you know. I want to give this game some attention. I know I'm not a big creator, but I'm making a video about it anyway because I want people to play this game. It's in alpha stages right now, so when it fully releases, obviously everything you have will be gone, but it's in its alpha, so it's gonna be in the alpha for a while. Probably the full game will be out in the summertime. The full game will probably be out in the summertime, but for now I'm enjoying the alpha. It's very, very fun, and it's a very underrated game. I beg of you to check it out. The link to the game is gonna be in the description, but that's not what I'm here to tell you about. I'm here to tell you about this starter unit that I've been using. Amy Rose is the best starter in this game. You may think it's Knuckles or something, or it could be Rouge, which Rouge is very good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Amy is the best, especially a shiny one. I don't have a good trade on it though. I'll show you this one. So Amy is earned from the summons over here. Grind up some rings. There's plenty of ways to get rings. You can get them around the map. You can play some story mode. I don't remember if you can get them from these exclusive maps, but the point is you can get them pretty good. Head over to the summons over here, and here's where Amy Rose is. It is a 35% chance. It's a rare unit, so not that hard to get. A shiny one could be a little difficult, but I would summon 100. Not that hard to grind for 9,000 rings either, if you have some good units, of course. It's not that hard to get a shiny Amy if you play, but even a normal one will do the job good. Especially for more difficult maps. Now, the trait I recommend getting on Amy Rose is Speed of Sound. Let's display it. Speed of Sound is the best trait for Amy Rose. You might think it's like something like the rare traits, but the rare traits aren't good for every unit. Like Telekinesis, for example, it minuses the damage, minuses the cooldown, ignores bosses knockback, but it does 50% knockback. Knockback just knocks the enemies back. It's very useful during hard maps. But you're gonna want to get Speed of Sound on it because if you head over here, 50% cooldown at 25 range. With 50% cooldown, it basically never stops attacking, and she does like 14 damage, and you can play 6 of them. So that's a lot of damage pretty early in the game. If you can't get Speed of Sound, if you really can't, then maybe you get Heavy Hitter because that does 60% damage. Probably the second best trait you can get, but Speed of Sound will always be the best one for her. Try to get a shiny one before spending all your rerolls on a normal one, because you're gonna want to get a shiny, because obviously shiny is better. I have no idea what's going on over here, guys. I think there's a dev in my server. There isn't. Okay, I don't know why. Yeah, by the way, devs occasionally pop in to the game servers and mess around. That's how I got this unit. Actually, Divine is a dev exclusive trait, but they don't give out stuff for free like that anymore. They were doing that for like 2 days. Yeah, you can't just get that stuff for free. There's a few things in this game that are pretty rare because of the devs giving to the players, like a shiny Divine Metal Sonic, or this hot dog cart, and I'm pretty sure a few other things that I didn't get. I don't have a Metal Sonic either, which is a good thing because you should grind for the stuff, and there's no way to pay for it, so it's perfect. You actually have to play the game, and that's something that tower defense games need, because things like SpongeBob Tower Defense make you pay for everything that you need, like game passes and like, you know, buffs and stuff. This game doesn't do that, so that's great. There's like a delay Halloween and late miss event, which I love because it's literally a delayed and late Halloween and Christmas events. They still have it around, and the units that you can get from these are very, very good. I'll make more videos about that eventually, but we're going to focus on Amy Rose. I'll show you her in game now. I used to use Knuckles, but I've learned that she is way better because she's cheaper, and she actually doesn't do more damage, but he's single, and she is splash, so that's how you know it's better. Let's head into a game, actually. We'll go solo, and we'll pick a good map to use. I think we'll go the hardest map in story mode, Marble Zone Act 2. This is a cool map. Actually, I don't like this map very much. I think we'll go, you know, we'll just do the first map, Green Hill Zone Act 1. We'll go over here and place it down. Not that great range, obviously, but that doesn't really matter in this situation because it's still going to attack. And we can only place one at the beginning, but we can upgrade it to 14 damage. Take a look at that, 0.75. Everything in this game has like over a 1 second cooldown. If you use Speed of Sound on this unit, it's very fast attacking. And it's splash, so it does damage in multiple areas, and it just like goes like this, bunk bunk bunk. That's a good unit, guys. That's a really good unit. If it just never stopped attacking that like that, that's how you know it's good. So we can put, again, like, we can place down 5 of these. I think we'll just place them down, all of them, and then we'll upgrade them all. But yeah, you can see that she's handling like all this stuff. All right, we almost have enough. There we go. All right, that's all 5. So in total, at level 1 it's 10, so we're doing 50 damage off the rip at wave 5. No farms placed down yet, so that's a lot of damage placed down at the beginning of the game. I mean, Lord X is, I mean, he's pretty cheap, but you do get more damage with him. But actually, no, you get more damage with her at the beginning because this is more placements. Putting them all in a close area together will do a lot of damage to the bosses or enemies because it's all one area and splash damage. Very underrated unit, guys, I'm telling you. I mean, I haven't seen anybody use this unit. Well, mainly because no one's played this game. I mean, for the people that I have seen play it, I haven't seen them be using Amy. Something like Knuckles they've been using, or Snowball or Knuckles. Which, yeah, don't get me wrong, they are good units, but again, not as good as this one. Not as good as this one at all. And if you get, like, Cream the Rabbit or, what do you call it? Ghost Chow to buff the stats, it is a very good unit. Especially Cream the Rabbit. You're going to make it not stop attacking at all, which I should have grabbed, actually, because I want to see how good that is. We're almost at max upgrade with all of them. It is quite the bit of coins, or money, to upgrade it. All of them. But it's 34 damage at max level, so 34 times 5. That's like 170 damage, so that's a lot of damage you're doing. And at, like, basically never stops attacking either. That's just great. You love to see that. We're almost done maxing it out. The cooldown stays at 0.5. It doesn't go up after some upgrades, which is balanced. That's pretty good. You know, not making it too OP, even though it is OP. I think it is too OP. I don't know. They shouldn't nerf it though. I'm just saying it's very good. We're almost done maxing this out. We have 2 more units to max. Well, I guess 1 more now. Oh, we can do both. No, we can't. We're almost at the final wave, by the way. She is actually carrying us through the first act. So let's just see if she can defeat the boss. That boss, I think, has like 5,000 health. I don't remember, but we'll find out in just a few seconds after this wave. Okay, 6,300 health. It's already draining some of it with the first Amy. Already doing tons of damage. If this does not end well, then I'll just place down a I'll get this Blaze to do some of this stuff, but I think we will actually be able to kill this boss with just Amy Rose. We might have to move some of these. I think we will have to move. Okay, let's move Amy. Let's get like over here, get her to do some of that. Yeah, so she, okay, we have to get, all right, yeah, I think that Blaze will be pretty important. Let's sell all these now. Let's move her over here, do some of that splash damage. I'll go right here for 1, another one there. Max him out. Yeah, okay, she could definitely do it by herself. Take a look at that. You do have to do some moving, unless you do different placements, actually. And then Blizz handled the Eggman that flies out. She did it all by herself, except for that Eggman that flew out of there, but defeated the boss. So let's actually reroll on a shiny Amy, because I do want to see if we can get speed of sound on this one, because I got telekinesis. Are you serious? I did not see the pity up there. I would have put a different unit up, but okay, 50%. Okay, what does this do? Knockback? No, we have to get rid of this. Despite how rare it is, we have to get rid of it. It's not good for Amy Rose at all. Don't use telekinesis. Most of the units in this game do not need telekinesis. Okay, we got pretty bad stuff from those crates.